And we are back. Browns franchise. In the last stream, we went for the preseason, the regular season, or excuse me, the draft, free agency, all the off-season stuff. Obviously, there is no way for you to see who I cut, so we're gonna quickly show you that. As you can quickly see, uh, Gary Waters. I have no idea why we released Gregory Sears. I don't remember doing that. But Gary Waters apparently got released by the Jets, so I immediately picked him up because he's been a great linebacker. I looked at his status for like Hall of Fame. He's pretty much guaranteed. Oh, we signed Gregory Sears to the practice squad. He just wasn't good enough. But with that signing of Gary Waters, we moved Jason Fields down to the practice squad, which ended up with us releasing Gregory Sears. And then this is all the players who are on our practice squad or just straight up got released. Set season goal, same thing, making the playoffs. We have some recap on the camp standout. I don't remember who this is. I don't know why 73 is there. I did not know it was that. I thought it was a receiver. Opening day keys as well we'll go over. And then we'll also show you the scouts. A dominating offense. The defense in the passing game. Wilkins, big pressure. I mean, he did very, very well in his first season. So I have very similar expectations for year two. As you can see, this is what we are dealing with our scouts. Quick show of the like top guys in this draft. Here's the top 50. But I mean, without any more delay, let's actually there is gonna be a bit more delay. We're gonna show off the roster quickly. This is what the team's looking like. Devion Carter is going to be out for both this week and next week. So it's going to be Cameron Livingston, second year guy, to step up, get that, that opportunity. But this is the offense. Defense looks pretty good, if you ask me. And then special teams, not that it really matters that much. Specialist, in case you do care. Get right into it. Thursday night football. The reason I knew that is because in the news it had us talking about it. So with the ball, 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line, we have a chance to strike first and early in this game. As Moses Fitzsimmons is going to get to carry, going to make it 3rd and 2 now at the 12. And on 3rd down, going right back to him, gets another 3 yards, which is enough for the 1st down. And 1st and goal now from the 9. So far, ran the ball 8 times, passed the ball twice, now 3 times. And Chris Reese is going to get our first touchdown of the first touchdown of the season in all of the NFL. Wouldn't want it any other way. That deserved to be intercepted. See, what I thought is he stopped running. I thought he was supposed to keep running, but when he stopped, I assumed it was a zig route, which caused me to throw that, and it wasn't a zig route, so that's for sure. Cameron Livingston is going to be out of bounds. Don't even know if he got one foot down, let alone both. That was your chance to make a big play, Livingston. Tim Hall down to the 7-yard line, picks up the first down. And Kyle Rogers is going to get the first rushing touchdown of this NFL season. As it stands now, 14-3. And we have the ball with the potential to go up 3 scores. Top 2 teams in the league record-wise last year. Kyle Rogers already 18 carries, already 100 yards. It's insane the amount of carries he gets in one game. And that's going to be intercepted. And unless Biddle can make a play, which he can't, that's going to be going to distance. Denzel Givens, the first pick 6 of the season. And just like that, the Cowboys are right back in this game. With the ball at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal, they are in this game. Not just, you know, backing it. They are like pressuring the lead in. But intercepted Jerry Boston. But they get the ball back with 14 minutes left in regulation. 1 whole quarter, pretty much. Beautiful job by us there to only allow the 1 yard. Third down and 3 yards to go. Carlos Spears playing this kind of second linebacker role, and I don't know how to feel about it. Jamie Rhodes forcing the incompletion there. And on 4th and 3, they're going to go for it. They could make it a 1-point game, but they're deciding we're so close we might as well try and go the distance. And it's going to be complete. First and goal now at the 5-yard line. Down to the 2 is Frey. What are you about to call right now? Obviously they accept it. I do not agree with that call whatsoever. They rush it outside, not going to get in. now down at the 1. However, second and goal is a much different story. As they are going to take their first lead of the game. However, we have driven down right at the cusp of field goal range, 61-yarder from here, if, you know, no yards are gained or lost. And we're going to go for that, 61 yards. It is a long kick. But I do trust Brett Franz, and he delivers. (20-17), they give us 2:05 and 2 timeouts, so we do have the 2-minute warning. We do run the ball since it's 5 seconds. You know, we don't really lose a whole lot. It stops the clock automatically, so it's like, why wouldn't I? Has just a bad throw. Tim Hall was open, but missed them. That time, on the other hand, is going to be a first down. Tim Hall does get the catch. They have maxed out momentum, so we're going to have to work really hard for this. Down to the 37. Beautiful job. We're striking often right now with this drive. Clock is not really the biggest priority for us. We do have the 2 timeouts. Another catch. Steve Sharpton gets injured. Luckily, it was not an inbounds player. We would be down a timeout. Well, I mean, it wouldn't really matter. I probably would have taken one anyway. Third and 10. That's the rookie. We're going to keep him out. We have Greg Lane, who is a 34-year-old. So we signed him specifically for that veteran presence. We're just going to let the clock drip down. Okay, with 2 seconds left. The game-tying field goal to send it to overtime is good. And week 1, game 1, we are in overtime. The 2 teams who finished with the best records in the regular season last year. As Jerry Boston makes an amazing tackle. I would rather them attempt this field goal. 53 yards for the go-ahead score is good. And now it comes down to one Browns drive. Field goal ties, touchdown wins. No point is obviously a loss. The pressure is most definitely on. I do not like the amount of carries Moses Fitzsimmons is getting while I'm playing. Where is Kyle Rogers? Logicit Simmons does pick up the first down there. Remember, as far as they do have maxed out momentum. Really prefer if they lost their momentum. However, I don't know if that's going to happen. Max Carruthers with the catch. I mean, that is one of the best catches this season. And it's week 1. Amazing throw by Wilkins. Hit as he froze. With the pressure, Carruthers manages to get in front of 35. Down to the 1 is Tim Hall. All we need is half a yard. And Dion McLaughlin is going to get that for us, and we're going to win this week 1 game in an amazing 26-23 overtime thriller. The backup tight end / fullback being the saving grace there. As you can see, we had a very good first 3 quarters against them. 4th quarter, they turned the heat up. Luckily, we responded. Marcus Wilkins, 228, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions is concerning. However, it's not the biggest, issue for me right now. Kyle Rogers, 150 yards and a touchdown. McLaughlin, obviously getting the most important touchdown. Receiving, Tim Hall, 1 yard short of 100. If he would have got that touchdown, it would have been 100. Chris Reese being the one who got the touchdown. Steve Sharpton, the rookie, the only one to allow a sack. Defensively, Joey Boston, I keep calling him Jerry, I'm so sorry, with 8 tackles, 7 for Sherman and Batista, 6 for Caldwell. Not a single sack. Joey Boston with the interception. Kicking, Brett Franz was perfect. Punting, 56.5 yard average. Ed Palmer does not get whatever breakout he was going for. We do have a recap key to victory. We did not get the challenge done. We know that. But a win is a win. No matter how you look at it. Had an amazing start and just kind of cooled down after that. Went on when the pressure was on, which is nice to see, the fact that we did that. Normally, when something like that happens, we want unrelenting pressure. We got nothing last game. But normally when something like that happens, Adam Mooney, our kicker, got signed. We don't do anything. We are a, front-running team. We do our best when we are winning. However, we were trailing multiple times that game, and we ended up winning because we were able to execute when it mattered most. And in a 28-20 game, we end up winning. We do have the first mock draft of the season. Adam Fisher, right tackle out of Utah. And we only have 1 first round pick. It has been a while since we have had just 1 first. which I kind of like because I feel like it's going to put that much pressure on us to either trade that pick away or to draft a good player. Joey Caldwell will have his X Factor active to start this game. Regional focus scouting, we're going to make sure we do that because, you know, we want. I think we want offensive tackle. This, it doesn't really matter. We'll do receiver. I usually always have a wide receiver corner. We'll do D end here. And for this, we're in negotiations. How much money do we have? 38 mil. Antoine Barden, Jamie Rhodes, Devion Carter, Max Carruthers, Demetrius Biddle, Lucas Batista, Pat Boone, Eric Malone, Damon Reese, Andrew Booth, Ethan Goodwill, Jacoby Jones, Gary Waters, Tyree Norvell, Josh Castaneda, Greg Lane, Corey Gowry, and an option on Dion McLaughlin, who we're probably going to pick up. So priority one in my eyes is Antoine Barden, although he is going to bring us from 38 to 21 immediately. Jamie Rhodes will bring us to 13th. Devion Carter, as much as it hurts me to say, we might just have to move on from him. Carruthers. Is a big priority in my opinion. Let's get him locked up for 4 years. I would then argue Barden is probably next. And with just those two, we're already down to 8.8. And I say there's really only one more guy, and that is Batista, and well, we can't afford him. And we lock up Batista, which is crazy. And well, that leaves us with roughly 90K. So we lock up everyone. Corey Gowry, I'm sorry, but you're gone. You're too old. So we already have done the re-sign player part. And with pretty much no money to spare. So without further ado, Buffalo Bills game. As you can see, Martin Cruz, former guy for us. Obviously someone who we want to beat. Sunday Night Football. Hey, stop it. However, we were able to stop it twice. And you were not. Kyle Rogers getting the first down. And we turned the ball over some way. Punts, missed field goal. Interception. Turnover on downs. Some way. That was it. That was a good carry by them. Ooh, Gary Waters. I'm down to using him. Down at like the half-yard line. Seth Barrett does get injured. Oh, Mike Sherman. I don't know why you're playing outside there, but you shouldn't have.
Come on.
Losing Jamie Rhodes is most definitely going to suck. This is a guy who has been one of, if not the best defensive player for us. Oh, welcome back, Devion Carter. Probably should mention that. Do want to quickly check the receiver room then. Okay, it is still Tim Hall. That might miss. Oh no, it's fine. But with these re-signs, it's kind of getting expensive as we go. To where we're probably going to have to shed money somewhere. Probably after this season. Because maybe, who knows, guys like Jamie Rhodes are taking a lot of our money. As Chris Reese is going to get the touchdown there. Carruthers is doing a good job. This man is probably like the most productive tight end we've had since David Njoku. And that's been a while. As Chris Reese is going to get his second touchdown of the game. We are just firing on all cylinders. Dion McLaughlin. A free touchdown outing, at least for Wilkins. Steve Sharpton gets injured again. This left tackle seems to have injury concerns, to say the least. What was that throw? That was for Chris Reese. That was such a bad throw. Well, either way, if this is going to be Jamie Rhodes' final season with us, we're going to hopefully make it a good one. I mean, that's our goal every year, no matter what the situation, but... Putting on shoe clock. Kyle Rogers down to the 1 yard line. Oh my gosh. What? Seriously, I'm not even mad at Wilkins there. That is an EA issue. What? There's no way any quarterback has that accuracy issue. I'm going to refuse to believe that. I think we go for this. I mean, they're going to need 2 scores anyway. Might as well make it a very long score. They have to get it if we fail to convert, which we don't. So, now it's 3 scores and it's pretty much wraps. I mean, this first down, if we convert, ends the game. I mean, I don't even know if they're going to take timeouts. And we do get the first down regardless, so it does not matter. But a great game by Wilkins. Definitely had some accuracy issues. Some concerning ones. 20 for 28, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 290. Kyle Rogers just shy of 150, also getting a touchdown. Carl Ruffers leading, and Reese leading in receiving yards with 2 touchdowns. McLaughlin getting a touchdown as well. Blocking, Sharpton and Stanley. Total tackles, Joey Boston was 7th, 5 for Caldwell, bunch of guys with 4. 2 sacks for Caldwell, 1 for Boone and Batista. Mike Sherman with the interception. Perfect kicking. 76-yard punt. Great return there by Reese as well for 28 yards. As we extend to 3-0 on this season. So far, every team we've played, we've given them their first loss. Wonder if Cincinnati will be the same scenario. I mean, it's 50-50, but they win or lose. And they do win, so this is... No matter what, though, we can't give the Steelers their first loss. So, I mean, the first 4 weeks to give the team the first loss would be very impressive. Praise Wilkins. I need to stop doing that. This is just giving him pretty much unachievable goals. And there's heavy rains. Pass the ball. They aren't going to expect it. And even if they do, Kyle Rogers is that guy, so I'm not worried. Just be curious. Okay, still is 90K. I'm interested to see what the salary is looking like, though, for us. I mean, a lot of these guys are old on 1-year deals, like Greg Lane, I don't mind losing. Jacoby Jones, I don't mind, not the worst. Goodwill, I don't mind. Booth, I don't mind. Norvell, I don't mind. Castaneda had a very good preseason, but I don't think he's going to do well. Damon Reese, the only reason I brought him in was to make Chris Reese happy, so I don't mind. Eric, I don't mind since we brought back Batista. Waters, don't mind. Biddle is the only guy I might care about. Boone, I do care about. Gowrie, it's time to move on. Carter, I mind. Roach. Oh my god. Alright, my voice lost it for a sec there. But looking 2 years, Joey Boston, definitely important. Byron Morgan, definitely important. There's no way we can afford to lose him and Jamie Rhodes in back-to-back seasons. Marquise Reed, don't really know. Ed Palmer, same thing. We cannot afford to lose him and uh, that person, Pat Boone, in back-to-back years. Spears, I don't know. Would suck. McLaughlin, we have that fifth-year option. Haynes doesn't really matter. Eaton doesn't really matter. Singleton doesn't really matter. Fitzsimmons doesn't really matter. So it looks like there's like 3 guys who are like very important to bring back next year. Curious to see what our cap situation is going to be looking like. But this is kind of the cycle we've been used to is we draft super well to where we have these young guys on cheap contract. We extend these young guys, they all get to a specific kind of age. So, or we just can't afford them, so we kind of end up going separate ways with them. And then we draft well again, and it's kind of just been a cycle where we're always consistently one of the youngest teams in the league. Dan Herbert, by the way, quarterback. Obviously, he's doing a great job so far. Maybe he's trying to tell us should not have moved on from him. However, I am completely content with moving on from you, I'm sorry to say. Although 10 for 11, 131 and a touchdown, he's most definitely making me not feel great about it. What a block. Kyle Rogers is going to go either 45 or 55 yards all the way to the house. "45 yards. Devion Carter hitting the clutch block. And I was just about to say, he could be a guy we look to trade at the deadline because we're not going to re-sign him. However, I feel like it'd be more, gainful of us if we were to roll this season out with him. Because he's a great player. Let's just make that clear. Great player. Focal point of this team and the runs we've had in the Super Bowl and the playoffs. So I feel like it's worth keeping him around. Because, like I said, it's worth, in my opinion, giving him the send-off. Obviously, we don't really gain anything besides, those extra 8, potentially plus weeks, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. "58 yards in these conditions is not going to be easy. Oh my gosh, he barely snuck that in. Third and 7, 29 seconds. Field goal is definitely possible for him. Depending on how you gotta pick that off. Do they attempt a field goal? That might be wide. It is. I mean, we have one timeout, we might as well use it, but they caught me so off guard. I thought it was just going to take us in the half. You have 1 second left. You're not scoring. I want to see you do a Hail Mary, so. We forced an incompletion anyway. Great first half, 17-14. Joey Boston, beautiful play. Big hit. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Yeah, they're not running this ball unless it's a quarterback scramble, which I don't even think they do. A beautiful job by us. 4th and 1. What's the play call here? Gonna go for it. I like it. Showing some aggression. However, I am concerned about 84. Jamie Rose got beat, but he knocked the ball out, so, oh my gosh. They run a lot of shotgun. Something I am noticing. A lot of shotgun. I mean, that's like 3 times in 4 plays we've seen them in shotgun formation. This is definitely a run play. Wow. I was playing practice mode with this team. I was trying to do some mini games just to have some fun with this team. Couldn't figure out how, since I guess training already ended. But Mike Sherman and Chris Reese were having an amazing battle. And I will say Mike Sherman, I feel like, is definitely not playing that well. At least this game. I feel like he's getting burnt. I mean, he is, what, 28, 29? Maybe he hit that kind of wall. How many times are we going to turn this fucking ball over here, bro? This is ridiculous. I feel like they get good field position every single possession. They're either going to go to 82 or it's a run play. Oh my gosh. GG. That was an amazing play call. Alright, with time ticking. Under 3 minutes to go. 46 yards. Chris Reese immediately starting us off strong. Down to the 23. I mean, you want to talk about a great first play. Chris Reese one-on-one as well, press. How many times is Steve Sharpton going to injure a game? What is this dude? Is he like stepping on Legos every other play? I hate this camera angle that he's giving me. And down goes Wilkins because... oh boy. They get to the 2, regroup. We have the free timeout, might as well use it. Instead of rushing it. We need 17 yards. I mean... and even then... get your ass back in this game. We need you. Chris Reese down to the 10 or 11, they're going to say. Told you, use that time. We had the timeout, regroup, give us a little break in the action. 3rd and 17, we convert in one play. We're putting on 2 clock because we're trying to make this the final possession. And Marcus Wilkins. 41 seconds. All they need is a field goal. They have free timeouts as well. Oh, if PJ, or not Pradham, Tony Flowers is just paying a bit more attention, that's a interception. That's our ball. That was a chance of the lifetime too. They're running it. They took a timeout. We're gonna potentially get the ball back here. I don't like that run goal. You have plenty of time and you run the ball. I mean, now we're gonna go for the ball back. I mean, nuh-uh. I'm not even gonna trust you. I'm gonna make sure I play this part. Overthrew him. Oh my gosh. That sucks. He had a step. That was it. If we complete that play. Hit a fucking pass to Marcus. This is insane. We run the ball once. And with 1 second remaining, a chip shot field goal for the win. They're going to ice the kicker. A 42-yarder from Brett Franz to win this game. The ice does not work because Brett Franz is superstar. He has the ice in his veins. Oh boy! It's good. What was that final kick, bro? Oh my gosh, you want to talk about terrifying. Why are we so zoomed in? There we go. I mean, just look. From here, it's like, that's beautiful. And then it just keeps curving, and it's like, oh boy. I mean, never really a doubt from this angle. Like, at this point, it already looks in. However, that is not the case, as you can see. Just barely sneaking its way in for the 27-24 victory. What a game. I feel like that needs to be said. What a game. Bengals, I know you're probably mad about the loss, but GG, bro. Dan Herbert, he's definitely made me regret trading him away. That's for confidence. What are these games, bro? He's leading the league in passing yards. Rivalry game. Not much of a rivalry, I feel like. Praise him. I didn't mean to, but we're going to roll with it. Just beat the Steelers. Get the W. Get the W train going. I mean, we're already 4-0. Oh, I almost skipped. Why not 5-0? 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 17-0. Why not? I don't know how many more games I'll play after this. I think we're probably going to send Giants Commanders. And I feel like unless it's an AFC North team, we probably skip that other game. Because we've already played 4, and I tend to not want to play that many. That's a great tackle at 23. I'm saving. Tim Hall gets the score. He strikes first. Most useless 7 yards I've probably ever witnessed. Or, excuse me, 3 yards. I went to dive and he couldn't. 11 for 11 though. DeMarcus Wilkins working on a perfect game. As Kyle Rogers, nice easy 1-yard touchdown. Does have an incompletion now, but it wasn't ours, so I don't feel guilty. Hike the football, please. Tim Hall, wide open again. Well, he wasn't really open the first time. It was more of just a great play. Going for it now from midfield. What a catch. Carlos Spears unable to break the pass up. And they are coming back, most definitely. And Kyle Rogers picking up the first down. I probably should have went with shoe clock. I didn't. Just something we're going to have to do next play, I guess. Kyle Rogers picking up the first down. Puts him over 100 now as well. Kyle Rogers is gassed. We just need 1 yard out of you. That's it. And that's exactly what he does. That's now 4th and 7. Game on the line for the Steelers. As Mike Sherman and Alex Morgan gets injured. Okay, I did not want that to happen. I feel terrible. Never want the quarterback. You never want anyone to get injured. Take the field goal. Make it 3 scores. Plus it would give us 30 on the game. Alright, we lead by 17. That's pretty much the dagger right there. Obviously, it's never over till it's over, but 0.001%. They got one play. They got under 30 seconds. They need to score 3 times. I mean, I will give them credit where credit's due. That was a nasty route by the running back. DeMarcus Wilkins, let's look at this stat line. 22 for 25. 212 yards. 2 touchdowns, no interception. Kyle Rogers, 2 touchdowns, 114 yards. Devion Carter leads us in receptions, while him and Tim Hall, who got 2 touchdowns and led us in receiving yards by 1. Kyle Rogers allowing the sack. Total tackles, Joey Boston with 8. 6 for Caldwell. Bunch of guys with 5. 4 sacks for Caldwell. A sack and a half for Boone. Sack or half a sack for Boston, Batista, and Palmer. No interceptions. Kicking perfect. Punting 61.3 average. Normally with punting, I aim for, like 52 out of Corey Gowrie. Hey, 60-yard average? Unless one of these teams is undefeated, we'll do rival game. We're not going to play them. I've played too many games this time. I feel like it's cheating. I've only missed 1 game so far. You're not. And we do play the Ravens week 8, so we will go ahead and, I guess, have to play that one. Let's talk about the breakout quarterback, though. Make sure we get that active. There's a chance he goes to X Factor. 400 yards or 4 touchdowns. 400 yards is most definitely a stretch. 4 touchdowns is a stretch, but that's at least, doable. And we're going to tell by the score. I mean, we could put up 50 or we could put up 10 points. We put up 37. If that's all quarterback, then unless Kyle Rogers balled out. I mean, 37 points is nothing to complain about. Weekly awards. 2 wins for Taj Ward. Glad to see he's actually doing well. Maybe we'll be okay without Jamie Rhodes, as much as that hurts to say. You're doing apparently it's not great, but you're doing interior offensive lineman. I mean, let's actually switch. Switch to D-tackle. We're about to be losing 1, potentially 2, come next season. Let's replace Pat Boone. Baltimore is 2-5. Final game of the episode. Thursday night, prime time. Ravens have always given us trouble. Thursday night football. They have the ball at R18. Already doing well. I mean, that's pretty good coverage. Second and 2 now. .12-yard carry by Baldwin. First and goal now from the 6. We're going to bring pressure because I have a suspicious feeling that they're running it. Ends up in a 1.5 yard gain. It says they're at the 5, however, I gave them credit for 2 yards, so. This is 50-50. They could run or pass. Down to the 2. Same thing. 50-50. Run or pass. I'm going to gamble pass because why not? And PJ Bradham played so off ball is crazy. You got to be on your guy more. That's embarrassing. Hey, Wilkins, bro, you gotta fucking hit one of these passes, man. I know exactly what to upgrade next time, and every time after you get an upgrade, it has to be throw on the run. Like, this is ridiculous that you are a pocket passing quarterback who can scramble. But you can't hit a pass while scrambling. Three points. Down 7-3. Like I said, the Ravens always, with never a doubt, give us trouble. I feel like they just know our team. I should not. Oh well, as long as they don't score this play, we're fine. Dewey Caldwell with the tackle for loss. Alright, there we go. Now we have coach possessions back. San Francisco 0-7. Patriots 1-6. That could be, you know, a #1 pick matchup. I'm glad that ball was incomplete because I was about to destroy whoever that was. Ten to 3 now. We're still in the first quarter in this game. This game is not going by fast. I feel like at this point we would be an early third in anything else. 3rd and 10. Can we get a drive going, people? We've had one drive result in a field goal. They have had, this is now their 3rd drive that they've had that will result in a good play. Never mind! Bartow with the pick. The rookie. What a play! I was not expecting him to go there. I am so glad my awareness was there. Kyle Rogers has 4 rush attempts. Maybe that's why we're doing bad. Why does he have 4 carries? Halfway through the second. Devion Carter gets the first down up to the 9-yard line. Just barely. But it doesn't matter. Because first down is first down. No matter how many yards you get it by. Kyle Rogers down to the 2. Oh, this could be a freebie to Chris Reeve. What is that fucking route, EA? Okay, so if you don't know, he's running an out route. He did fucking a loop-de-loop. Whatever, Kyle Rogers is gonna get us in, it's fine. They take a timeout with 1:21. Either they did not like a play or something, because that feels like a very premature timeout. And Pat Boone is injured. You're kidding me. Lucky, you know, that was a... Because we went for the sack. I'm glad he got that throw away. Because that would have costed us a timeout. Big play there. The Marcus Wilkins to Devion Carter. Chris Reese got stuck, but I mean, I guess we won't call a penalty on that or anything. I feel like this Ravens game is never really in our favor, ever. I feel like they just turn the difficulty up. Chris Reese, what a play. Maybe not. Just drive after drive. Oh my gosh, we're down to the fourth. No one could do anything in the third. Old man Gary with the interception. Gary Waters. His first and only season, unfortunately, for us. He gets one of the most defining interceptions. Hit as we throw, no surprise there. It always happens. Two clock on, baby. Ideally, I want to take... Oh, it's fine, actually. All we have to do is call one play. Assuming they don't take a timeout. Kyle Rogers is not even at 50 yards yet. To take us to the 2, we win this game. Because they're going to have to burn timeouts, and unless they block the field goal or Kyle Rogers fumbles, we're going to win. Unless they get the onside kick as well. But I mean, we are 1 yard away from a first down. No matter how close we are punting or we are kicking this field goal. It doesn't matter because we do convert. Kyle Rogers down at the 1 stays in bounds as well. And he's going to get in. And that pretty much does it for the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, they got a minute. They can try as much as they want. But, I mean, you need 2 touchdowns. So you need to hurry it up. And you run the ball. You run the ball. And you're not even taking the timeout. 24-10. The Marcus Wilkins. What is that? They scored 10 points in the first quarter and never scored again. 50% completion percentage for Wilkins, however, he definitely had his clutch moments, so it's fine. As we win, and, well, going into the second half of the season, and in next stream we will be starting out with a nice 8-0 record. Where in the next stream we will be playing weeks 9 through 18. Chargers are 6-1, so we'll probably do that game. But that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed. I did. We stand alone as the best record. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.